everyone, and welcome to my December book haul, which includes the 4 books I got from Book Outlet's Black Friday sale, where they had like everything, I think 30% off. Plus, leading up to that sale, you could earn $5 or $10 to use no matter how much you spent. So first, really quick, I did buy 3 novellas, or not novellas, ebooks. I bought You Are Mine by Abby Glines, which is the latest Rosemary Beach book. Oh my god, I can't talk. The latest Rosemary Beach book. It's Trip and Bethy's story, and it's a standalone, like that series is full of mini-series. This one is just one book. And then I got Sweet Thing and Sweet Little Thing by Renee Carlino, and Sweet Little Thing is like a novella that follows Sweet Thing, and I've read all 3 of those, so if you want to know what I think about them, check out my wrap-up at the end of the month. But I did get 6 physical books, so I did get One More Chance by Abby Glines, which I read Take a Chance last month, I think. Maybe it was this month. I don't remember. Which is the first book in this little duology. This is also part of Rosemary Beach. These 2 books follow Grant and Harlow. They're just new adult okay reads, I guess. And then I bought My Tied Up by Alice Clayton, who I love, and this is her latest book, and this is part of the Cocktail series, but it doesn't follow Caroline and Simon. It follows 2 other characters. I have not read this yet. I don't even really know what the story is about. I know we briefly met the heroine in Screwdrivered, and I do plan on reading this pretty soon, probably once I finish the book I'm currently reading. And this is just a contemporary romance, and based on her previous books, I'm assuming it's going to be pretty funny. Last are the 4 books I bought from Book Outlet, and so I had $10 of their money to spend, basically. So my goal was to just spend $10 so that all I'd have to pay for was shipping, and that's what I did. So I paid like $4 or $5 to get all 4 of these books, because all I paid for was shipping, and it was great and awesome. So first, I did buy 2 Abby Glines books. I bought While It Lasts and Just For Now, and these are part of her Seabreeze series, and I know these aren't the first book in the series. I don't even think they're like the second. I mean, I feel like technically books like this don't have to be read in order. Like the Rosemary Beach series, you don't have to read it in order, but there are some larger things going on, or things that happen that maybe you'd want to read them in order. And I don't know, these were just easy for me to get, and I believe While It Lasts is being made into a movie. So I follow Abby Glines on Instagram, and she posts about that a lot. Who cares if I read them out of order? But again, these are just new adult novels, and they're actually pretty big. I guess the font is kind of big too, but I feel like they're definitely smaller than One More Chances. Yeah, I think I said this. I'm pretty sure these are just new adult novels, and these take place in Alabama, while the other ones take place in Florida. And I did read the backs of the books. They actually seem pretty similar. Bad boys getting together with good girls, which kind of seems to be Abby Glines' thing. And even though I usually come out of her books thinking that they were just mediocre stories, they suck me in instantly, and I'm like totally involved in them, so I'll continue to read them. And then I got Past Perfect by Layla Sales. I read This Song Will Save Your Life a couple months ago, I think, and I did enjoy that. I had some problems with it, but overall I enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars. And she has a few other books, so I thought I'd give one a try, and this is definitely the one that interested me the most, and then it was really convenient that it was on Book Outlet. Like I said, it's called Past Perfect, and it's a contemporary romance, I assume, that follows a girl, and she's like getting over a heartbreak, and then she runs into her ex. I don't know if like their actual ex or just like a crush or something. She works at like a colonial village, like those places where people dress up and you walk through and it's like historical, and so does he, and so they have to deal with that, and that part is interesting. But I'm just really intrigued by the idea of somebody like working somewhere where there's like historical recreation. I think that's really interesting. And then the last book I got was The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkowski. And when this book came out, like everyone was raving about it and talking about it, and I just wasn't sure if it was for me or not. So I would never buy this for full price, but considering this cost me like $1 because that's all I paid for in shipping, I figured I would give it a try and maybe I'll fall in love with it and think it's amazing and be blown away. I mean, that could easily happen, and I'm not going into this like planning on not liking it. It's about a girl, and it's like a fantasy story, and she ends up buying this boy at auction, like he's a slave, and then they like bond or something, I don't know. And I do have to say, I am like a sucker for slave stories, although I think they walk a line. I think it's really interesting to see how that kind of situation occurs, and how, whether it be fantasy or in our world, how society views it and how people act and the mental implications of it, I think are really, really interesting. And I do objectively think that this is a pretty cover, but I kind of feel like, one, it kind of hurts my eyes to look at it. Like, am I supposed to look at it like this, or like this, or like this? I'm confused. So confused. And I feel like she looks like she's supposed to be in pain, like she's having trouble making a decision, but I just feel like she looks like she's constipated or something. Like, I don't know. Is that weird? So those are all of the books I bought in December. Well, that's not true. I did buy some books, a few ebooks, and I placed an order on Thrift Books as like a Christmas present to myself kind of thing. And I did that now instead of waiting until after Christmas, just so, because Thrift Books can take a little while to ship, and I just wanted to have them. And I will probably do a book haul with those, but I'm not sure if I'll just throw those in with like my Christmas book haul, or if I'll do them in January, or what. If you have a preference, let me know. Most of it is romance novels because that's what I was looking to build out my collection. And for all of these, the ones I haven't read, I will say My Tied Up I definitely plan on reading this month, but pretty much anything else I don't have immediate plans to read. I just figured they would be nice to have on hand for when the mood strikes. But if there's something you think I should check out sooner rather than later, or something you'd like a review on, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll try and do that, or try and prioritize those books. And thank you so much for watching this. Have a nice day. Bye.